5 steps to explode your business now. This all revolves around networking. So I'm going to talk about these 5 steps. So if you are looking to explode your leads, this is the way to do it. I just want to let you know from personal experience, I've got a 28-year business built basically 98% of referral only, and this is exactly how I've done it. It is networking. So step number 1 is you have to find some groups to belong to, whether it's a BNI or a Toastmasters or a women's group, or maybe you're an alumni. When I first got in the business, I'm a Texas A&M graduate. I started in the Texas A&M alumni Houston group. It might be, I also remember going to a commercial real estate group. Even though I did residential loans, I thought, well, commercial people they know real estate, and I bet they have people that are buying houses. So I went and hung around them. You might want to hang around an investor club. So think about what you're interested in and don't overcommit. I would start with 1 or 2. Remember, time is super valuable, and try a few and see where you feel comfortable. See where you feel that you're being able to bring the most value. But definitely step out of your comfort zone and identify 2 at a minimum groups that you can be a part of. Step number 2 is to watch your time commitment. So as you're choosing networking groups, are you most available in the morning? Do you have a family, and can you do stuff at night? Do you need a networking group that meets during the day? So as you're choosing, you need to be aware of what the time commitments will be, and on a recurring basis. Because I can tell you from experience, if you join a group and you're not going to participate, it's not going to be valuable. Of course, you're never going to meet people, and usually where the real magic happens is outside of the actual monthly meetings. So be prepared to possibly have some commitments outside of the normal meeting hours. Step number 3 is you need to look the part. So that means your dress, your hygiene, your hair. Like, don't show up in t-shirt and shorts, and you want to look the part. So depending on what kind of group it is and what everybody else is doing, you want to look at that. But definitely show up. It's never a bad idea to be the very best dressed person in the room, and don't forget those business cards. Number 4 is show up. So you've got to show up. And like I mentioned before, you might have to do some extracurricular side committee group activities in order to really go deeper with some of the people. So I remember years ago, I was part of a professional women's group, and it was an amazing group, but really it was too big. There were like 800 people in this group. No, maybe not 800. I think there were like 300 people at the breakfast meetings, like every month. There's no way that I could go deeper with 300 people. So getting on a committee was the key. And at that time I had a new baby and I just could not do it. So I bowed out of the group. So think about things like that and what your extra time commitment can be. And the last thing is to connect. So if you're going to show up, make sure that you're prepared to exchange cards, but more than just exchange cards, y'all. With technology now, I use a Calendly app. It's a QR code or an app on my phone. I will schedule right then and there with people a follow-up, and Calendly is great. It puts it right on their calendar, sends them an email, sends them reminders. So I highly advise you to look into it and just DM me, just send me some notes here. Contact me if you have some questions. I can answer you about Calendly. I love Calendly. So those are the 5 steps. If you do these things, your phone will start to ring, so you can generate more leads than you can handle, so you can cherry pick the ones that you want to do business with. Talk to you soon.